Hey Odyssey, today we're going to talk about comparing volumes of solids. So first of all, I have a picture here. And on this first cube, I can see that I have 8 cubic units. And the second rectangular prism, I have 16 cubic units. And the third solid, I have 8 cubic units. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about how we would compare these using the words less, same, and greater. So I'm going to move over to here now, and I have 2 rectangular prisms. So I'm going to call this my figure A and figure B. So if you look at both of these, you can tell they may or may not have different cubes that make them up. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do the same thing we have been doing and count cubes to find the volume, and then we're going to add another step and we're going to be then comparing them. So if I look at this first figure, I can see that I have on my base or one level, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes. So if I also look at it, I can tell that I have 1, 2, 3 layers of 6 cubes. So I can either do 6 plus 6 plus 6, or I can do 6 times 3 to find the volume of this figure. So if I look and I did 6 plus 6 plus 6, or I just put lotion on my hands, so I can't open my marker. Okay. Sorry guys. All right, so if I look at this and I notice I'll have 18 cubes. So this one is 18 cubic units. Then if I look at figure B, I can tell I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in one level, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. So I can do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 4 times 4. Either way, this gives me 16 cubic units for figure B. Okay? So as I'm looking at this, at figure A and B, and I am looking at to compare them, my sentence here says A, so figure A has a what volume than B. So that means I'm comparing A to B. So if I'm comparing A to B, that means I'm comparing 18 cubic units to 16 cubic units. And I know that 18 cubic units are greater or is greater than this. So I'm going to write A has a greater volume than B. If it was written this way, then I'm comparing B to A. I would have to compare 16 to 18. So then I would say B has less volume than A. So that's all we're going to be doing today is counting our cubes again, but now we're going to compare using those words less, same, and greater. Okay? I also want you to look at this because these two figures actually have the same volume. So this figure here, if I counted, has 6 cubes, and this figure here has 6 cubes. And even though they both look totally different, they still have the same volume because they're both made of 6 cubic units. So for this, I would say figure A is the same as figure B, and figure B has the same volume as figure A. Okay? All right. So lastly, I'm going to just kind of show you today, you're going to be getting some pictures that kind of look like this. So just remember when you're counting your cubes, look at the layers and look at how many's in one layer and then look at how many layers you have. Here, this is kind of irregular because it's not complete. That top layer is not complete, so I have to be careful. And then here, I can see this is irregular because it doesn't completely have the same amount in each layer. So I'm going to be counting those up. I'm going to say what the volume is, and then I'm going to compare them. Okay? So you will be doing that today. Good luck, and I will see you tomorrow.